And hello again, everybody. Welcome to Girls High School Basketball on SUV-TV. You're watching the Hawks-Naismith Holiday Classic, where McEacher at 3-1 will take on the Westlake Lions, who are 3-2. Once again, hello, everybody. I'm Duane Walker, along with my broadcast partner, Sly Williams, and Miss Christina Walker joining the broadcast tonight.
Is this the year where everybody gets their get back on the Westlake Lions? We'll find out tonight.
All right, how about from you, Christina? What are you expecting tonight?
Just considering how much talent has come out of both of these programs, I'm expecting nothing less but a great game tonight.
And we are knotted at 5 early with 5 minutes and 56 seconds to play first quarter.
Ooh, the break.
They are not shy out here. It's Miss Smith. Thank you, ma'am, for 2.
Something I'm really impressed with is how well these teams are playing with this new 35-second shot clock. It's, a new implementation, but something that they're very, very acclimated to, it seems like, already.
And our score is 12-7. You are watching the Hawks-Naismith Holiday Classic here on SUV-TV. Duane Walker along with Sylvester Williams and Christina Walker. Back the other way comes Bates, Jada Bates. She's long. She goes off glass. A little too strong.
These players are definitely going to have to take their time going up for these relatively easy layups that they're missing time and time again. And, layups and free throws, those are the things that win games. So these two teams need to keep it together.
Bates, a little shake and bait. Off rim.
This floor must be a little slippery. That's about the 5th time a player's fallen with no contact.
Nice observation. We have a substitution, number 00. Amanda Azuwu checks into the ball game. She's a 5'7" sophomore. She has the basketball now. Also in, Tamaya Pope. Down to Bates, cutting towards the basket, and she gets the baby roll.
Beautiful read of the defense there. Simple cut to the basket, simple basket.
And that makes the score 14-9. Westlake with the lead in the basketball. There's an errant shot. Offensive rebound by Kelsey Willingham, and she scores her 4th point of the game.
Westlake's doing an amazing job getting those second chance opportunities with those O boards.
18-15 our score. Working with the basketball, Givens has it taken away by number 1. That's Ellis. And Ellis scores her 5th point of the game.
30-second timeout.
There's a timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout, but we'll keep it right here.
Just like that, one simple turnover can turn into a 3-point game.
No question about it. All right, so Christina, you got a little break from your college schedule. You play basketball at Washington University in St. Louis. How has the college experience been so far for you?
It's definitely a lot different than high school, but it's an experience I'm glad that I'm getting, both academically and, basketball-wise. Like I said, great school academically. Basketball team's extremely competitive. We're doing pretty well right now, so good to have a break, but can't wait to get back to it. I'm glad to be watching some girls basketball back home.
Now, what do you tell these young ladies? You got a couple of seniors on this team. They're looking to go to the next level. What's the difference? What should they expect, coming from high school and going to college? What should they expect in a student athlete?
The biggest thing for me would probably be spending so much time in the gym, whether it's watching film, having 2.5-hour practices, rehab, lifting, a lot of things that you don't normally do at the high school level. It's just a lot more time, a lot more commitment, but at the end of the day, it makes you a better basketball player. So if that's what you want, that's what college hoops are for.
Bates has the basketball now. Gives it up to number 15. That's Khalees Hill. Stepping away is Ellis. Now inside to Bates. Bates on the outside. There's a launch, and it's good.
If Westlake is not careful, McEacher is going to take this momentum that they have right now and run with it.
They're already trying to do that with that 3-point basket. That's the 9th point for Miss Hill as she spots up from the corner. 3-ball corner pocket.
And I wonder if this full court pressure that McEacher is putting on Westlake is what's, causing all this, quick shots, early shots, all this frenzy that's, turning into turnovers.
Open look from 3 is long. There's a loose ball. Bates chases it down for McEacher. There's a long outlet pass, and that is going to be deflected. It will be 1st and 10 for Westlake.
Wrong sport, Duane, but
They'll inbound the basketball, deflected away. Nice job making her presence felt. Takara right away. The outlet pass, and there's a miss. They missed the square again.
Sorry about that. Something about number 5, Jada Bates, who hits the and one in the paint. She's super active, running up and down the court. Super active, as you can see, running for the fast break to get hers after an amazing defensive rebound. Love to see that.
Back the other way comes Westlake. And there is an offensive foul. Nice job by number 4, Haley Cephas, who just checked in the game, drawing contact. She's a 5'10 junior.
And there's nothing like the bench celebration, once the team gets a charge. Can't see it here, but the Keatron bench was very excited about that charge.
There they are right there. Oh, you're right. They get up, they're clapping, slapping hands. 24-18 our score. Driving up and in. Nice left-handed move by Kristen Roche. First time she gets on the board tonight.
Sly, what are you seeing about Westlake's defense? The reason that, McEachern's able to keep getting into the paint and get these shots up.
Well, one thing about Westlake right now, they're not playing. Oh, nice cut to the backside.
Willingham's got 8. Go ahead, Sly.
They're not playing good team defense. Once that point guard or that guard breaks down the defender, somebody needs to step up. They need to have a foot in the lane, and somebody needs to step up and cut down or cut off that easy path to the lane. And nobody from Westlake is actually stepping up and cutting off that path to the lane.
They'll work it around. Langston gives it to Willingham. Off glass, good. Willingham has 10 points, but nice assist on that play.
Speaking to your point about defense, one concept that I was introduced to in college is gap defense, which means if your defender is blown by, like you said, at least 1 foot should be in the lane in order for you to, at least jab to the ball, make the ball handler consider maybe kicking it. But that's, like you said, not something that defense is getting. That concept is not just not something that they're getting right now.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Hawks-Naismith Holiday Classic girls action. Third quarter just seconds away between Westlake and McEachern. McEachern holds a narrow 26-24 lead, and Duane Walker along with Sylvester Williams and Christina Walker. I'll start with you this time, Christina. What are you looking for in this second half of play?
I'm definitely looking for a little bit of a cleanup as far as turnovers are concerned. And as far as defensively, I'm expecting a lot better defense from Westlake, so McEachern doesn't get those opportunities to just drive to the basket pretty much uncontested. But at the same time, I'm hoping that looking for Westlake to continue being dominant with those offensive rebounds.
Westlake, someone's got to get out of the lane. There's an errant pass. Now Givens with it. Inside, going up, off glass, and good.
Fantastic ball movement there by Westlake on that possession.
No question about it.
Very athletic move there by number 5, Jada Bates for McEachern.
In transition comes Westlake. And tripped by Bates. I believe it was Bates that tripped her up. It was Jada Bates, a little too aggressive.
For Westlake, number 12,
Stagnero, number 12, checks in.
I'll argue you down for that one. I don't think there's ever such thing as being too aggressive. It's just you have to be smart without aggression. Sly, what do you think about that?
You know good and well how I feel about that. I've never seen a shot that I didn't like. My philosophy is when I step in the gym, I'm open.
So, Sly, have you heard any activity with the name, image, and likeness at the high school level?
Yes, there's a young lady at Sprayberry.
Flaugenet.
Flage.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm here for you.
We'll have her on SUV TV Game of the Week later on in the year, I think, in early February.
Wow.
Look at here, man. 16, 17 years old, man, that NLI.
There's an errant shot. Put back up by Langston. And Langston scores her 9th point of the game.
And just being a young lady myself who took advantage of these recent changes in the NCAA rules, I can't be anything but proud of, girls and women who are willing to take advantage of any opportunity they can to profit off of, who they are as people, who they are as players. I think it's a beautiful thing that it's, finally coming to pass after, hearing it in the news for so long.
Mm-hmm. I am so jealous, so upset at that. So upset at that, man, that I can't, I couldn't capitalize on that. But, how do you navigate? Oh, nice 3 out of the corner.
3-point basket by Roche.
How do you navigate that? What advice would you give to these youngsters, Christina, about establishing your brand? Because you have your own brand, Christinagirlhoopstv. How do you go about establishing that, and what advice would you give to these young ladies?
First and foremost, I would want to advise anyone to make sure that they know what they want to stand for. So for me, mine is, positivity and women empowerment. I love to keep a positive face. I love positive energy. So that's, what Christina Girl is. So know what you want to do. And as far as just navigating it, it's a crazy world, but at the same time, you have the internet. So that's something that, you can use to figure out, how to market yourself and everything like that. But just to plug myself a bit, Christina Girl is my brand. Head to Christinagirl.com, CHRISTINA girl.com to, figure out more about my mission, shop for my merch, check out my YouTube videos, all of that. But definitely know what you want to do and take advantage of it. And don't be afraid to ask for help, because there are plenty of people out here who, have the expertise to help you out with that.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask, man, but if you ask me, I'm going to charge. I need my coins.
2 minutes and 4 seconds to play in the third quarter, 35-34.
Give me some
McEachin
money
over
or
Westlake.
I would hope you know what you're talking about. I'd be happy to pay you if you know what you're talking about,
Look,
Sly.
I'll give you plenty of bad advice.
There's the lob over the pressure. Langston, watch out from behind. Khalees Hill tried to sneak up on her. There's an errant shot cleared out by Bates.
And I think McEachin is really seeing the benefits of keeping up this full court press. Westlake is just not able to convert.
Kristen Roche will give it up to Bates. 23 feet straight away. Bates driving and has the ball deflected nicely by Wilson, who got a hand on it. And now off balance was Roche, and the loose ball is picked up by Westlake.
Even though she did miss that shot, what I did appreciate was her patience with, finding a shot that was at least somewhat on balance before she tried to put it back up. And great defense up there at the top by McEachin's number 10.
Ooh, they call
that
over
results in a turnover, I believe.
I think the referees are going to talk about that one. Yeah, that can't be over and back. Somebody they knocked the ball loose.
Number 10, Kalia White. You'll see right here, she gets a hand on the basketball right there, but the ball went off of her foot, her right foot.
Yeah, good job by Langston of getting all the way back there to swat that thing away. Just being active in the open court, never giving up on a play. You love to see that type of hustle out of your defenders.
No question about it.
And then to be heady enough to get the block without the foul.
There's a drifter in the lane by Ellis. Ellis heating up.
And one reason McEachin is able to get, as we have a steal.
Ellis has 13 points. Now she has 15 points after adding those two.
And see, here's the thing. Here's the mark of champions, and here's the mark of a team that wants to be a champion. What you do, you step on the gas. You come out of those opening minutes of each quarter, and you just put your foot on the gas to try to drive your lead and just drive it out of reach right there. That's a team that's a champion right there. That's championship caliber, championship pedigree.
Look at that hustle. No question about it.
Speaking of championship caliber, when we talk about the little things that win basketball games, layups, free throws, something else I'd add to that category is box outs, because as you see, McEachin has done a very good job boxing out Westlake, who had a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. And as you saw on that last play, resulted after that box out, resulted in a score. So just the little things are what make basketball so easy, but also so interesting to watch.
Third foul.
We see Westlake increasing their defensive intensity with a 10-point deficit at the moment.
44-34 the score. McEachern with the lead and the ball. Bates content of working that shot clock down. It's at 10. Let's see if they recognize. Driving, and they'll kick it out. Open shot for White, and White converts. Still looking for Westlake to make some type of run, challenge this lead. They're down a dozen points. That basketball is shot. Nice up and in by Willingham.
Willingham has been a bright spot tonight.
No question about it. She's a 6-foot junior center.
Not afraid to shoot that jump shot right outside the paint.
Willingham couldn't find the bottom of the basket. Nice little fake there. Oh, couldn't convert. Nice little fake, however, to set it up. Back the other way. And going down to the ground was Ryan Wilson. Let's hope she's all right. She's slow to get up.
Something I'm loving about how McEachern is playing is that they're playing team basketball. They're not afraid to push the ball up the court to the open man for the open layup or somewhat contested layup. But at the end of the day, it's good to move the ball fast like that. And when we're talking about the next level, all it is up and down. As far as the women are concerned, 10 minutes a quarter, up and down. That's how it is. So seeing the intensity that McEachern specifically has as far as pushing the ball is concerned is a good thing to see.
1:40 to play. Now Westlake needs to pick up the defensive intensity here. With the left-handed scoop is Roche. That was impressive. And despite being up by 10, McEachern still bringing pressure. That pressure bursts, though, and there's a foul call.
Something about that play by Roche that led her to get that basket is her sudden change of speed. You can see here she's just, mellowing around at the three-point line. All of a sudden, she makes a sudden burst to the basket to finish that.
Givens with the second attempt on the way. Doesn't go in, but they're going to keep it right here. They're going to call another foul.
It's interesting you talk about the change of speed. One thing I tell kids when they go to college is a lot faster. Have you noticed a difference in the speed when you went to school?
100%. Just even the fact that programs take the time to have conditioning days shows and proves to you that being in shape is something that's really important once you get to that college level, and that's because all that we do is run up and down. We have, transition where everyone gets to their spot, runs to their spot as hard as they can in hopes of getting, an open basket or at least beating the defense down the court to get a good look. So it's something that's very important at that next level, yes.